Yo boys, so in this video I'm gonna be fishing this lake. Try to see what I can find here. Let's see if it's good or bad. Right now we're gonna start off with the shad imitation lure, a Bio Exos Spawn swim bait with the underspin. So let's see what we can get done here. Okay boys, so we have the bait right here. I want to show y'all how much action the tail has. It surprises me because usually it has to have a lot of salt to move, but look at the tail on this thing. Do y'all see that? Okay. It moves a lot. So let's see what we can catch here. First, want to make sure your settings are right. Maybe. All right. Let's try to. Please don't get hung up first cast. If I do, that'll be bad. Okay. Didn't get one first cast, but you know, how often does that happen? This bait is amazing. Like it really is amazing, but I don't know why. Hold on, let me fix it. It's like messed up right here. Oh. Why is the hook? What is this? Why is the hook? Okay. What the? That's a huge turtle right there. What is that? What was that thing? Did you guys see that thing? What was that? That looked like a snake in the body of a big snapping turtle. I don't know. His head looked like a snapping turtle, but his body looked like a snake. What was that thing? I'm definitely not gonna get in the water then. The creatures in this lake is actually insane. This lake is full of weird creatures that probably don't want to mess with. Wait, is that a bite? Hold up. I had one. I mean, one just bit me right there. Literally like right there. Hold on, let me cast her a few times. Oh my. Okay, wait. That could have been perfect. That could have been perfect. That could have been perfect. Okay, so right now I'm gonna try to work this bank with this little swimmer that I have on and see what we can get. So let's try to target far out there and then we can target the shoreline. Oh my, almost fell. And I hit my GoPro. What was that? What are these things that are like, what is happening right now? This might just be the end of the day. This might just be the end of the day right here. If I don't get this out, it might be the end of the day. I don't know what's, oh my. Well, now that I got a backlash, it's a good time to give you guys a tip. Whenever you're taking out a backlash, a lot of people like to open their bail and then do this. Pull out the line, and what that does, it only does bad things. It only makes you, like, look at this. If I do that, the line starts peeling out and stuff. What you want to do is close it, loosen it up, and then take out all the nasty stuff, backlash, and then you tighten your drag. Then you reel it all back in. Now it's all nice and tight, and you didn't backlash even more while trying to take out your backlash, because that happens a lot to me and everybody else. It's looking real tough out here, real bad. So far, we've been out here for 10 minutes. Whew, it does not look good at all. We're gonna fish this bait for a little bit more. It's starting to get dark, as you can see, sun's going down. So If I don't get no bites in like 10 minutes, we're gonna switch it up to a craw. Try to target this structure right here, the grass line and everything. Try to target that. All right. One thing I like doing with these baits is just literally just letting them sink, and then you just reel it back up. Maybe give it a few twitches here and there. And yeah, just sometimes to catch a fish, you gotta really fish like really in a really unique way. Because a lot of fishermen, they're just gonna reel it in, but you really need to be unique and just like give it some different type of action, so they're not used to seeing it, and then boom, smack them. All right, last cast with this. Hopefully we can get one here. If not, we're gonna switch over to a rage craw. So see what we can get with either of those two things. Come to tie on a rage craw, see if we can catch him doing that. Wind is starting to blow, so we're gonna put on a weighted craw. I'm gonna tie on a weighted craw since the wind is starting to pick up. There's this. Put our hook and our weight here. It smells amazing. Might be a sign though, the first out of the package. There you go. Perfect weighted Strike King watermelon red rage craw. So let's get in there, see what we can catch. This is out in the open, probably not the best place to fish a craw, but first cast to see what we can get here. Make sure my drag is tight. Okay, yes, it's okay. I'm gonna head over here where there's more structure and grass. Let's try to, don't want to get too close. See if we can step on this rock right here. Perfect. All right. When you're fishing a craw, you really want to target structure. So like that piece of wood right there, that piece of wood, and the piece of wood's over there. I don't know what to say. We just lost a rage craw we just put on. Maybe if we can go from this side, try to get it out. We should be able to get it out from this side, right? Try to pull it out. Maybe I might be able to pull it out. Okay guys, so unfortunately I don't have any more watermelon red creature baits or rage craws, which are probably my favorite craws, and I love fishing them around here. I've caught a 4-pounder out of here like last month with that exact same craw. But I do have my first favorite ever color, green pumpkin purple, a Guggen lunker lug. Perfect amount of salt, perfect amount of action. So let's see what we can catch on this bad boy. Hopefully we can hook into a mondo or just something, you know, to get my hopes up. Again, make sure your settings are good. All right, now get the fishing once again. Let's try to cast this out there, because a Senko you can really throw it anywhere and catch a fish. It doesn't really have to be near structure. But one thing I learned, and I like doing more, is whenever I'm fishing around structure, like trees, like over there, like you saw where I lost my bait. The thing is, you can lose your bait, and you probably are if you're not careful. But those fish, the big mamas, they stay exactly right there where I lost my bait. And if I had more, I would guarantee you I would have probably caught one, but fortunately I don't have any more. we can catch to the right. Let's see if we can catch anything towards the right. Okay, right there, perfect. So like right next to the wood. I don't want to let my line go in the water. I mean, go towards the grass, because then it's impossible to get it out. That's a fish. Wait, what? That's a fish? What? I couldn't tell if that was a fish or what am I, oh my. Okay, hold up. What did I tell you guys? They're always near structure, especially during summer. Really any time of the year, but especially during summer. And those really, really hot months. Okay, please don't hook me. Oh, got it. They're always sitting in trees. That's my favorite place to fish. Fishing a craw or a senko or a blazing worm. Oh my, look at the way it's hooked. What is? I like fishing near wood, throwing a craw or a green pumpkin purple is my favorite color. Just fishing on the wood, really just working it like a senko or a craw, and then you get a big bite. Actually right there, literally right there the other day I caught a 4-pounder. Probably its mama. Probably this little boy's mama. This is a dink though, it's probably half a pound. Yeah, it's a little fish, but the other day I literally caught one right there, exactly right there. It was a 4-pounder. Here it is. Let's go put it back in the water. Oh, I'm gonna give him a quick toss. Sorry for that. Hope you're okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I love fishing around wood. A lot of people like fishing for topwater in the morning or late afternoon, but me personally, something about just being more calculated and just fishing near wood and just like working a jig or a craw imitation lure or like a senko, it's just perfect. Like just, I don't know, just popping it off the wood and then just feeling like a pull down and then just setting the hook. I love that feeling. But look at my bait though. It's like, my bait's like destroyed. That's the only bad thing about these Guggen senkos, but I mean, no other brand has this color. So I mean, this color's insane. Green pumpkin purple, you can't beat it. Literally looks like a sunfish, looks like a brim, literally looks like everything a bass here eats, or just in general, literally everything a bass eats. So let's just cast right in there. You never know if there's a mama in there. That's the thing I love about fishing though, because you can learn so much and you don't have to fish or like what everybody else likes. You can fish at your own pace, do your own things, and still catch fish. Like a lot of people would just skip this and fish a crankbait and not catch a fish all day. But when the bite's slow, you throw something, especially this color. I don't know, something about this color just catches them everywhere. This green pumpkin purple, like the only company that really makes purple colored baits was Green Pumpkin. It's just something deadly about it. Let's cast out far to the left, see if we can get anything here. I think this is where the little one bit. Sometimes you have to be really calculated with your cast. Like instead of casting in the open and they're not biting, come over here towards structure and you can catch them real quick. Try on the right lure, you can really hammer them. Especially if you're in a good lake. This lake is really overpopulated, so you really catch like 1 or 2 fish a day. But you get a good lake and you'll hammer them all day. Okay, let's get over here a little bit. Am I in the ant pile? No, I think I'm good. Wait, that's one. Oh, this feels big. Oh, it feels big. Oh, it feels big. It's pulling dry. What was that? What the? What was that? What is, whoa. Guys, he just snapped me off. What? No. What was that? What? It felt so heavy. No. There's no way that was a bass. There's no way that was a bass. There is absolutely no way that was a bass. Hold up, we need to retie real quick. There is no way in the world that was a bass. What I'm telling you, no. Literally, there's no way that was a bass. That's 2 hooks gone, 2 weights gone. It's perfect. There's no way that was a bass. There's actually like no way that was a bass. That's actually insane. I don't know. I really do not think that was a bass because when I went up to pull it, it was like a really like, it didn't even pull it down hard. It was just like super hard to get up. It was not fighting like a bass. Like it snapped off. I think it snaps off with the friction between the wood because when I was literally about to pull it up to the bank and it like went doon 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 like. It was definitely not a bass because the bass is not that strong. It had to either be a big catfish or a big snapping turtle. Because I was literally about to pull up to the bank and it was like this and it literally brought my rod tip down like this. Like it dug in the ground. That's insane. Oh my. Whatever that was huge. I've never gotten broken off ever fishing. If that was a bass, that was my PB. That couldn't be a bass because the way it was fighting, bass do not fight like that. And I really doubt that was a bass because bass do not fight like that. Straight into the tree and the friction just broke me off. I think that's exactly what happened. Just go ahead and tie on again. No, bro, whatever that thing was is, I don't know, guys. I'm super happy I have it on recording because that thing, it wasn't a bass. I really wanted. If that was a bass, I'm gonna be really mad because that was easily a 10-pounder. The way it fought, oh my. I wonder if we have any like bowfin in here or anything with teeth. The only thing I'm thinking of that can snap me off like that is a really big catfish or a turtle. I'm using 15-pound line and it's a good brand, so I don't know how. I really don't know how. That fish was huge. I don't even think it was a fish. It probably was a big snapping turtle. But if it was fighting like a fish, but it was definitely not a bass because bass are not that strong. Like, it's not like I went to pop it up and then it pulled me down. Like, it was like already sitting there on my line. And when I went to reel up, it was like already in its mouth. And that thing was huge. Like, it didn't even swim too much. It just stayed there. And then it started swimming. And then at the very end, when I tried to pull it up, it like literally like made my rod go like doon doon, like it was doon doon, like it pushed me all the way down in the water. That easily could have been a 20-pound catfish or my PB. That could have been like a 10-pound bass or a big snapping turtle. All right, we got no bites with the Senko, but I know what to throw right now. So I kind of want to throw a spinnerbait, but at the same time I want to throw a buzzbait, see if we can get some topwater action. So let's see if we can get that done. Okay boys, so we got the black Guggen bumper with the gold blade. Let's see if we can catch anything right now. Let's try to annoy some bass, get them to bite. Make sure my drag's tight. Oh, wait, that's one. Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was insane. No! No! Oh my gosh. Dude, that was my first ever topwater bite. No, 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 no. What is going on right now? And I was gonna point out, but literally right after that cast, what's crazy is literally I was about to tell you why I was fishing near the shoreline. Oh my God. But like I was gonna say before that, after that bite, the reason I'm fishing a buzzbait near this, like near this shoreline, as you can see, is because bass at night, they like to hang out, or like whenever the sun's starting to go down, they're looking for fish to eat, and they're usually all on this shoreline. So that's exactly why I was trying to fish the shoreline right here, because as you saw, I was fishing out here, no bites. So I switched it up over here where I know the bass have to be, because this is where they're feeding at. And look at that. That was a tiny one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a tiny one. Probably a little bit bigger, if not the same size as the other one I caught. But yeah, so far, I mean, we're doing pretty decent. And also, you can annoy a bass enough, even if they don't want to eat your buzzbait the first 10 times, you can annoy it, cast 20 times, then you can get it. But that really, dang it, that really just fired me up. I love the noise of them biting a topwater. By the way, my favorite topwater is a buzzbait. You can just, it's amazing. And I love fishing topwater. It's probably, like I said earlier, I love fishing for like around wood with like a craw and stuff, but this is probably my second. Or tied up, I don't even know. Like the noise, that was a small fish, and it made such a loud noise, it almost scared me whenever it came out to bite. Imagine like a big fish. That fish was hungry. Wait, one just jumped over there. One just jumped, one just jumped, one just jumped, one just jumped. Hold up. Let me try to, okay, right there. I don't know if y'all saw that, but one just jumped to the right of where my bait is. Oh my, so far, we're at 3 bites, 1 catch. Well, are we gonna count the second one that I almost got on the buzzbait? Because I mean, I did have it, but I literally saw the fish. It was a tiny fish. What are we doing? Are we counting that? I guess not, right? Because I didn't get to touch it. But yeah, one thing I love about the buzzbait is that I love when your buzzbait gets a little bit old, because when it's brand new, you really just hear the little blade. That's all you hear, like the buzz noise. But when it starts getting older, I don't know if you heard earlier, but it starts making a squeaky noise, and that right there really annoys the bass, and that really targets them to bite.